What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we got glowing skin, a metallic red matte lip, and of course some sultry reddish dark blocky kind of eye, and of course we have some excessive lashes. Because today we're going to be doing, of course, another tutorial, another like glam, festive, you know, Lady Gaga inspired tutorial today, because as you can tell by this look, it is very like Gaga editorial, very, you know, holiday collection from Haus Laboratories kind of vibe, because today we are going to be playing with at least one of the pieces of the holiday collection, and that is the Glam Room #1 eyeshadow palette, the first palette from Haus Laboratories. And honestly, that's what is on my eyes today, and I'm really obsessed with how this whole look came about right now. And if you want to see how I got this full fun look using some Lady Gaga, some Baddie B, some Jacqueline cosmetics, some Jeffree Star cosmetics, and even more, and all that fun jazz, then keep on watching. So as you can see, I have my base on today. We're going to go in with eyes first, of course. But before we go in with the eyeshadow palette, I'm actually going to go in with the P. Louise Mama Mitchell Acid Rain Blank Canvas Primer. This is actually the primer that I recently picked up, and honestly, I have been so obsessed with it. A little goes a long way as well, and it just is beautiful. I love this one just as much as I love the Anastasia eye primer, so we're just going to pack this on before we get started with the eye look. Now that the lids are primed, today we're going to go in with the brand new launch from Haus Laboratories by Lady Gaga, and this is going to be the Haus Laboratories Glam Room #1 eyeshadow palette. So the actual packaging is actually really cute. It has like a raised triangular kind of center to it. You're going to open this up and you're going to get 10 beautiful, very neutrally tone shades, ranging from like bronzy neutrals to more of mauvey neutrals. I will have to say that I'm really excited about playing with this palette today. I have been seeing very mixed reviews on it, so I really am excited about playing with it myself and seeing what I really think of it as well. So to get started into this look, I want to go in with the shade right here, which is called Contort, and I'm going to take that on a Morphe M434 brush and just pack it on the outside and into the crease, just to get a nice little blend of a crease action going on first. I'm just taking a clean Morphe blending brush, kind of blending out those harsh edges with the brush right now. Just, you know, get a nice little blend going before we go in with the next shade. I just want to make sure there's no harsh lines or anything of any sort. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Cameo, and I'm actually going to take on the same Morphe M535 brush and blend this above the shade Contort, and you know, just get a nice little easy soft blend. So looking good so far. Of course, this is going to be a very sultry, dramatic kind of smoky eye, because I feel like that's kind of what Gaga has done a lot of in her career, so I really want to do a little fun sultry eye. So I really want to go in with this shade right here, which is of course the black, and it's called Top Hat. I'm going to take it on a Morphe M434 brush and just kind of pack it on the outer corner, maybe blending it inward into the crease just a little bit before I go in with probably a cut crease as always. So now that I cut my crease with the P. Louise Blank Canvas Primer, I'm going to go in back with the Haus Laboratories. I'm going to go in with the shade Curtain Call right here, which is like a nice reddish burgundy metallic-y kind of color. I'm going to take it on a Morphe Jeffree Star JS11 brush. I'm going to put it on dry first to see how the color will pay off, and then if it does not, then I will of course wet the brush. Really quick, I'm going to go back in with the black shade, the Top Hat, and I'm going to go back in with a Morphe M434 brush, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner, blending this shade with that red. And this is definitely giving me a very sultry, Christmassy, holiday kind of just vibe going on. I'm really enjoying it. I think this shadow actually blended beautifully on the lid, and I really am liking this black. It definitely is a nice pigmented black. I did see other videos, like one of my favorite makeup artists online, James Holland, and he did not enjoy the black. For me, it is blending nicely, honestly, but at the same time, you know, makeup is different for everybody. With a Morphe M124 brush, I really want to just pack on a little bit of this shade right here, which is called Slipper Room, and I know this is definitely going to be like a metallic-y, purpley shade, but I thought it'd be really fun, oh yeah, just to kind of throw this color in between the two, because it is a little bit deeper than the red shade, but I feel like it'd be really fun to just kind of tie this look together with a little more pop of color. And that actually looks quite cute. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly do this side off camera, and I'll be right back to finish off the lower lash line and all that fun jazz with you guys. Okay, so now both sides are pretty much done. I'm actually really liking this look. It definitely is very like a soft, sultry, you know, not really difficult or complicated kind of look. I'm actually going to go back in the shade Contort, Cameo, and Top Hat. I wish the names were actually on the front, but you know, at least they're on the back. I'm going to go in with those shades on the lower lash line, of course, trying to kind of tie everything together. I'm going to take on a Morphe Jeffree Star JS13 brush and just blend these shades together, you know, just to get a nice little blend. Now it's time for some inner corner brow bone highlight action. I'm thinking about going in with 2 different shades because I really want to play with these colors, and I want to play with as many colors in this palette as possible. I really want to go in with this shade right here, which is like a nice reflective gold called Applause, of course. We live for the applause. I'm going to take on a Morphe JH39 Jacqueline Hill brush, and I'm just going to pack this in the inner corner. I don't know if I'm going to need to set the brush or not with a little bit of setting spray, but we will see if it's going to give you some pigment. And I mean, honestly, it looks pretty cute. But I think I might wet the brush so for a little more impact. Now let's try it out with a wet brush. Oh, that looks a lot better. It definitely has a pinky duochrome shift. I think that's super stunning. Brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and we'll just see how it goes. And that's the shade Spotlight. I'm going to take on the same brush and just pack this on. So far, it seems really cute. It's definitely a little softer in tone than I was thinking it was going to be. Definitely like a soft, pale, pinky, like highlighting shade. Not bad, but I probably would say that I would want it to be a little bit deeper, or maybe I should just go in with Applause. Okay, so now that I did the eyes and everything like that, I am going to go throw on some mascara and some lashes and some brows, of course, off camera really quick, and I'll be right back to finish off this entire look with you guys. Okay, so now the lashes are on, the brows are done. I'm wearing the Baddie B in Extra, and I am wearing the Dip Brow Gel and the Brow Wiz in Soft Brown from Anastasia on the brows. So now for blush today, I'm going to go in with a color that I've been wanting to play with for a while, and that is from MAC. That is the Blush Baby Sheer Tone Blush. I just wanted like a really soft pinky toned blush for this look. Of course, you know, just add a little color to these cheeks. And I thought that would be a perfect color. For bronzer, today I actually have a ColourPop bronzer that I've been really wanting to play with for a while now, and I was going to do a designated video on it, and I will be doing a video on it as well very soon, but it is going to be the Talk to the Palm Press Powder Bronzer right here, of course part of their like coconut collection they had, and I'm just going to kind of use this to, you know, chisel out these cheekbones and bring a little bit of dimension back to my skin, because of course I feel like my face is so pale right now. I gotta get a little bit of some life back to my skin. I don't think I've ever tried their bronzers before, so this is my first time trying a bronzer from them. I, of course, love their powder blushes and their highlighters, so here we go. Now it is time for some Balm Highlight, of course. I'm gonna go in with the Jacqueline Loose Highlighter in the shade Extra. I am so excited about trying this because, of course, I did also get the JO3 brush as well. I have not tried this one yet. Of course, I have the palette, and I loved it so much, but I'm excited about trying the loose highlighter today. Let me just get my mirror. Let me just, you know, open this up, and then there it is right there. And let me just take a little, tiny little dip. A small amount at first, of course. Okay, so, I mean, she's a little bright. Oh, she's really bright, isn't she? Okay. Oh, she's a little festive. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling it. I think that actually looks really cute. I love an intense glow, and I feel like this definitely is going to give me that intense glow. Let me just kind of wet my skin really quick again because I really want to get a little more of that wetness. Do you know what mood I am in? I am definitely in a red lip kind of mood because I think they would go really well with like this sultry eye. And this is definitely like a fun, you know, festive kind of look. I did not pick up the Burlesque lipstick from the Haus Laboratories launch, but I did get a fun little surprise that reminds me just of that shade as well, which is actually going to be the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade question mark stocking stuffer. I think it's just like mystery stocking stuffer or mystery stocking or something like that is the name. It is one of the ones that came in the mystery box for the like medium premium size whatever. I am so excited about putting this on because it is a beautiful metallic red. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, see, this just reminds me of the Burlesque, and also Jeffree Star's formulation is amazing, and I am so glad I got the mystery boxes, and this color is seriously stunning as hell. Now let me just shut up and stop talking and apply this lipstick. Alright, you guys, this is the final look doing this Gaga inspired glam tutorial festive kind of vibe. I really don't know what it's going to be called today, but honestly I'm feeling the fantasy. I'm loving the sultry eye. I'm loving the metallic red lip. I'm just loving the glowing skin. I'm loving this entire look. This definitely is very holiday party ready. It's definitely like Christmas. It could be New Year's. It could be after Christmas. It could be whatever hell you want it to be. But of course, let me give you guys my final thoughts on the Haus Laboratories Glam Room #1 palette of many to come. This one retails for $34, so it really is not up there in price point. But I will have to say, I really didn't have any issues with any of the shades. There was a little bit of fallout with some of the shades in the pan, and on top of that, a little bit on the eye. But honestly, really no big of an issue, honestly. The metallics were actually really pigmented to me. The only shade I had to wet the brush would have to be Applause, and that's just because it's a duochrome. But everything else blended beautifully. It worked beautifully. The matte shades that I used, which was Cameo, Contour, and Top Hat, were actually blendable for me. But I will have to say, if you are like trying to figure out what palette you want to buy, let's just say like you want a neutrals palette that you can use every day, that's not going to break the budget, then of course you can always go with like Morphe. You can go with this if you want like a travel friendly one. Hip Dot has the L palette, which is really great for like a smaller compact palette. Of course, also the Tati Beauty textured neutrals would be a really good palette as well if you're looking for a little bit of some oomph in your neutrals, you know what I mean? But I will have to say, I do like the formulation. I think it worked really well for me, and I love the size of it, and also I cannot wait to see more palettes coming from Lady Gaga and Haus Laboratories in the future. But of course, I am feeling my fantasy right now, and I'm really loving how this whole thing came out in the end. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.